Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Before we get into today's video, I wanted to take just a quick second to share with you my top 3 MaligatorMom must-haves. First on my list is Tactipup.com. Now these are the collars that you see my dogs wearing in all my videos, and I personally prefer the 2-inch width. You can get them with their name embroidered on them, and I always have them at a handle. These collars are made with a cobra buckle and all metal hardware. They are incredibly durable and they are made right here in the USA. So if you're interested, check out Tactipup.com and use my code MaligatorMom to save 10%. And number 2, everybody wants to know, what do you feed your dogs? Well, this is it. I feed my dogs Munster Milling. Now this is a customizable kibble, so you can actually go onto their website and select additives that they will mix fresh into your bag. It's absolutely phenomenal. I add things like bacon fat, salmon oil, probiotic, and freeze-dried elk. If you're interested, use my code MaligatorMom and you will save 55% off your first custom bag. And number 3, if you are interested in online dog training videos, you definitely need to check out RobertCabral.com. I have consumed a lot of online dog training videos, and Robert is by far the best. Head over to RobertCabral.com, use code MaligatorMom. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, MaligatorMom, and today we are going to be addressing a very important question. So a lot of people find my channel who are new to the Belgian Malinois breed, and I think they appreciate my more practical, pragmatic approach to what it's really like to have a Malinois and get involved in this hobby, which is really Belgian Malinois ownership, right? So today I wanted to discuss something with you that's pretty important, and it's something I've never talked about before. And that is this question of what should you look for in a Belgian Malinois trainer? So a lot of you get a Malinois because you've got goals for your dog and you want to get involved in this hobby of training and working with the Belgian Malinois, but you're not quite sure, what do you even look for in a Belgian Malinois trainer? There's a lot to consider. So let's break it down in today's video. So let's jump right into it. What is the number one thing that you should be looking for when you're considering a trainer for your Belgian Malinois? I would think that that would be pretty obvious, and that would be references. But that kind of comes with a caveat, because I know that a lot of us are maybe brand new to the Belgian Malinois breed and training, and we don't have anybody in our lives that we could go to really get a reference for something like this. So, you know, a lot of us are in that position. So what's the next best thing to that? Well, it's 2021. So if you're looking at a trainer who doesn't have a website or social media of some kind, someplace that you can go to read reviews or read over, client testimonials, that kind of thing, then that's a level of transparency that I'm not comfortable with. You know, it's 2021. You've got to have a landing page online somewhere, some way, so that people can go and read about your business. And more importantly, there needs to be reviews there. There needs to be a place where people can come and have, read through an objective opinion of other people that have done business with this person. And then I actually take it a step further and I'll ask them up front, how do you process payments and view contracts and that kind of thing? And if this is someone who does not have the ability to either provide me with some kind of online portal that I can access where I can easily go pay my bill or pull up contracts on the fly, or at the very least have a PayPal or a Venmo set up so that I can make payments easy, then that's kind of a red flag to me, simply because like I said, it's 2021, and this person has to not only be capable of training dogs, but also capable of adequately running a business. The next thing I would do is ask if I could come in and tour the facility. Now, if your trainer says we don't offer facility tours, that's a full stop. There's no need to even continue the phone conversation, move on. But if this trainer says, yeah, absolutely, let's set up a time, come on out, and we'll give you a tour, and we'd love to meet you, that kind of thing, then Fantastic. Get out there, tour the facility. So once you get there, there needs to not just be a tour of the front room or the front of the facility. You should be able to ask them, can I see the kennels? Can you take me back to where these dogs are kenneled and boarded and bathed and fed? I want to go back there and see kind of behind the scenes. Now again, if this trainer pushes back at all, that's a red flag. Simply walk away. If they allow you back there, which they should, this should not even be an issue. They should absolutely be happy to show you and tour the back of their facilities. Once you get back there, take a look around. Look at things like, what are the conditions of the dogs? Are they covered in gnats and flies? Does it stink to high heaven back there? Look at the food bowls and the water bowls. Are they clearly caked in, weeks of built up food? All of these things are going to be indicators that maybe things aren't running so smoothly, and that's not a place you're going to want to have your dog. So just kind of look around, have your wits about you, use some common sense. Are things clean? Are things tidy? Do things look shipshape? And next, this is probably the most important thing that you will ask the trainer the whole day that you're there. And that is, can I see your personal dog? Their personal dog is going to be a reflection of them. That is a direct reflection of what they're capable of. And at the very least, they should at least have a demo dog, a dog that they have built and trained. And most of the time, when you ask a trainer, any trainer, any Malinois trainer who's worth their salt has a demo dog or a personal dog, that they will be over the moon, excited and happy to come out and show you. I mean, it should be like Christmas morning for them. These trainers love to get out their personal dogs or their demo dogs and show you all the hard work that they've poured into this dog and what they're capable of. This is a showcase of their work and their abilities as a trainer. So if you are assessing a trainer and you're asking questions and they don't have a demo dog or they don't want to bring out their personal dog, again, that's a full stop for me. It's also important to remember to ask about their certifications. What is this trainer's certifications? What schools and programs have they graduated from? What accolades or accomplishments have they received from perhaps their local community or other peers of theirs that are in the training industry? Essentially there should be a paper trail of who they are and what they're capable of doing with a Malinois, whether that is past dogs that they've titled, or even if they just can show you that, hey, I've been doing this successfully, check out my Google reviews, they date back for 9 years, whatever it is, there should be some level of paper trail that leads you to a place where you're comfortable with the fact that this person is who they say they are and they can do what they're claiming they can do. And then lastly, you need to pay attention to what questions that trainer is asking you. So have they asked you, what are your goals for this dog? What is your time frame from this dog? What do you hope to accomplish with this dog? There should be a full conversation about what training methods and practices this trainer believes in using. So it's no secret, and it's my personal belief, that when training a Malinois, I think a balanced approach is the best approach for a Malinois. And that means that this is not a force-free trainer. So if you're interviewing this trainer for your Malinois and they tell you, oh, I'm a force-free trainer or positive reinforcement only trainer, I would walk away. I would just walk away. And it's not because there's anything necessarily wrong with that method, but when it comes to a Belgian Malinois, I would be much more comfortable with a trainer who believes in a balanced approach, meaning that they believe in the use of tools when and if they're needed. And chances are, with the Belgian Malinois, that's going to come into play at some point. So, again, this just depends on your preferred methods with your own dog. So that's a choice that you're going to have to make on your own, but it's definitely something that you need to remember to bring up and ask your trainer what methodology, what is their standard of practice when it comes to training dogs, because if it doesn't mesh with your ideals, then you don't want to waste each other's time, so don't forget to ask that up front. All right, guys, so that's it. I think that this is a pretty good place for you to start. Of course, not every little nuance is covered, but I think that this gives a beginner looking at interviewing a trainer for their Belgian Malinois a really good, solid place to start. It covers all the basics. Another good thing to remember is just if you do have any questions that fall outside of what I mentioned, and I'm sure you do, just write them all down. Just make a note on your iPhone or your Galaxy, whatever you use, and have that with you and just say, you know what, I just have these questions written down. Would you mind going through these with me? And they should have no problem doing that. So just remember to write everything down because chances are you're probably gonna forget something. So anyway, I hope that you guys found this helpful. Please make sure, check out my website. See these? Gals with Mals, Belgian Malinois. All my hoodies and everything are up. And I'm getting ready to release black joggers. And they are gonna be super fucking awesome. So if you're interested in the t-shirts, the hoodies, the joggers, they come not only in Belgian Malinois, but they also come in German Shepherd and Dutch Shepherd because we have mad love for that breed as well. So, all right, guys, I'm going to cut you loose for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, please make sure that you subscribe. Please make sure that you ring the bell for notifications, and I will see you guys same time next week.